We've heard a lot of lectures like this recently from stupid people telling you what you're allowed to say and read. The scariest part is they're telling your kids the exact same thing all day, every day in school. Now those schools are run by lunatics who hate the country. People like that are in charge of the schools now. Low IQ vandals wrecking what they did not build. From the very bottom to the very top, they are everywhere. It's lunacy. This stuff is everywhere. Have you ever taken a look at the books that your kids are being assigned in school? Have you actually read them?
Right-wing news host Tucker Carlson isn't new to disavowing educators.
A new piece from the Washington Post shares how Carlson became the voice of white grievance and
revealed that Carlson's so-called origin story is fabricated. His origin story.
Everything you just heard is the opposite of the actual truth.
In his memoir, Ship of Fools, How a Selfish Ruling Class is Bringing America to the Brink of Revolution, Carlson explains that the seeds of contempt for liberalism and the left took root in the first grade, with his teacher, Mariana Raymond, a, quote, parody of Earth Mother liberalism dressed in Indian print skirts. Carlson claimed that Raymond had little interest in conventional academic topics like reading and penmanship. He wanted liberals to stop blubbering and teach us to read, and recalled a time when Raymond cried at her desk, "The world is so unfair, you don't know that yet, but you will find out." His origin continues, "Mrs. Raymond never did teach us. My father had to hire a tutor to get me through phonics." Riveting, if true. But sweet, naive Raymond, who remembers Carlson as very precious and very, very polite and sweet, was shocked that Carlson ridiculed her in what she called the most embellished, crazy thing she's ever heard. She then dismissed Carlson's claims that she sobbed at her desk, wore an Indian skirt, and advocated her political views. And then the kicker. She was also his tutor. You know, the one Carlson's father had to hire because Carlson couldn't read. Now, you might say that this is just a he said, she said scenario, but given that the news host's own legal defense said we literally cannot trust Carlson, I'm gonna have to believe Raymond here. Hey everyone, I'm Alyssa Bernardino. Thanks for being here. The Washington Post aptly concluded after the review that what emerges is a portrait of an ambitious television personality who came of age in privilege, having grown up in an upper-class enclave and attended private schools, but who, by his own telling, is a victim. And I couldn't have said it better myself.
Tucker, you went to the elite schools of this country.
I did.
The entire media presence of Carlson, who frequently pits himself against the ruling class elite, is a joke.
Actual problem is the corrupt and decadent leadership of our own elites. The elites, liberal elites. It is sickening, and we've had enough of it.
He grew up in the San Diego neighborhood of La Jolla, one of the country's most expensive communities. He was raised by his wealthy father, Richard Carlson, a prominent Republican who worked in the Reagan administration, oversaw Voice of America, and married an heiress to the Swanson frozen food family. Carlson hosts the #1 cable news show in America. He steers the political discourse this country has. This man is the ruling class elite he claims to oppose.
One thing you learn when you grow up in a castle and look out across the moat every day at the hungry peasants out in the village is you don't want to stoke envy among the proletariat.
Carlson didn't grant the Washington Post an interview for the story, but Fox News did release a statement standing by its star. Tucker Carlson is an important voice in America, which deeply resonates with millions of viewers via our powerful primetime lineup and 2 in-depth shows on Fox Nation. We fully support him. AKA, he makes us money, so of course we're going to support him.